So in today's video, I wanted to share with you a fantastic scale exercise that is going to A, work on your dexterity and finger independence on the instrument, and B, it can be a great little melodic tool to use when improvising or in your solos. It's an exciting, dramatic sound, and it's just another great way to take scales out from being this boring. And what this is what I call cascading four-note groupings. That sounds very fancy. It's not that bad. I will explain it, and there will be tabs popping up here to help you along while we go. So, the crux of this exercise is we want to take two four-note groupings. I held up three fingers while saying two. I'm not quite sure why. But we would take, let's say, the G major scale, and what we're going to do is we're going to play the first four notes of it. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to play four notes down from one note higher in the scale. Now we're going to start from one note higher in the scale and play four notes. Then we start from one note higher, but we play them falling. And this is why I call it cascading. You get this ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But anyways, here is me running through this super slow. There's tabs going to be popping up here. If you want to download these tabs, you can check out my Patreon link down below. All of my patrons get early access to videos as well as all of the tabs from these videos. So, this exercise would look and sound something like this. So we go 4 up, 4 down from one higher, 4 up from one note higher than we ended, then 4 down from one note higher, same. Now here we've reached the highest note of this position, so we double it. And then we do the same thing going back down. There we go. So a little bit quicker with those tabs. We would get something that sounds like this once we've practiced it out. That, I'll leave that in. Great musical sounding exercise. Now, once we get it in one position, we can of course do it in the other ones. So now, let's jump up to position 2 of the G major scale, where I'm going to start with my middle finger on the 5th fret of this D string. Now, when you do this, I always say practice your scales starting and ending from the root. So we're going to play this all the way up to the high E, all the way down to the low E, and then all the way back up to that 5th fret of the D string. And now that you kind of have this in your head, I'm just going to do these next 4 positions once. Feel free to follow along with the tabs here, and it's going to look something like this. Not bad. Position 3, we're up here at the 10th fret of the G string. It's going to look like this. I'm prone to a brain fart when my brain goes somewhere else while practicing. But okay, now we'll go on to position 4. So starting from the 10th fret of the A string, we would get something that sounds like this. There we go. Now, in our final position, way up here in position 5, we get the 15th fret of the E string, and it's going to look like this. Yeah. There we go. So there's a wonderful, very, very musical sounding exercise that'll work out your fingers, work out your scale knowledge, and get you playing some cooler stuff when you know you maybe go to shred on the guitar. But if you found this video useful, I'd really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. It truly helps me out more than you could know. If you're looking to take a guitar lesson with me, there's a link to get in touch with me down in the description. I'd love to work with you on whatever's troubling you on the guitar. If you're looking for a way to support me, what I'm up to here on the channel, you can check out my Patreon link down below. All of my patrons get early access to videos as well as cool behind-the-scenes sneak peeks, stuff that I don't share anywhere else, and PDFs of all the tabs that have been popping up in my videos. So if that sounds like a good deal to you, you can check that down below. Another great way to support me and what I'm up to is to check out my ebooks or my video courses, also linked down below. It's a great way to get some more in-depth educational content from me that I can go into in a 10 to 15 minute YouTube video. And last but not least, I have new videos coming out every single Monday and every single Thursday, so I hope I'll see you in the next one. And until I do, I'll wish you a wonderful day, and I hope you have some fun playing the guitar. Thanks.